let's say you're a spiritual kind of guy, and let's say you really feel like you should be a stone cutter, and you can't do this job, and you know deep down your heart is unsatisfied because you're not able to express what you were put on this earth to do and given your talents. Okay, natural and God-given, and you're not an unexpressed and unfulfilling life. You go into an office and working on an insurance company, and it's so demeaning. And then the man, you get home and you have to pay rent to a landlord. You have no control over your future. You can be thrown out at any minute, and you're not building anything. And the women are very difficult to marry, many of them right now. And and a lot of people find most of their spiritual fulfillment in their job and in relationship, family, taking care of the wife and making sure she's happy. Because the last thing you want is an unhappy wife at home. It'll drive you crazy. That'll drive you to drink.
Happy wife, happy
so
life.
True. Yeah, it's really disturbing at home here when my wife's not happy for whatever reason. It's very difficult. And of course, it's just temporary, but it's still hard. But if it was ongoing all the time, it'd be a very difficult life. And so men cannot find spiritual fulfillment so easily now in the cultures. And so they then, their spirit is way down. And so, you compensate with drugs and alcohol, which is make him feel good, or at least avoiding these feelings, so you bring things into balance with drugs and alcohol. And that's probably where a lot of addiction comes from, in my opinion. I know.
Oh, it's definitely unsatisfied and mental health.
Yeah, mental health, but it's spiritual still. It's more heart than head. They want to tell us it's a mind problem. It's like something's wrong with your mind, and it's not. It's the heart. The heart has a problem. And, I don't believe it's a disease. I know people would like to say that
you don't
blame it on your nature.
No,
I think there's a proclivity for addiction. Some people are better at it than others. They have more talent than others. An artist everybody knows, even from the Roman history books, that people know that, like, artists, musician types, let's say, and actors tend to be more vulnerable to drugs and alcohol because they have a lot of spirit. They have a lot of spirit. They're not working for money or simple life, Nothing against those people either, and they find their spiritual satisfaction in other places.
But you're right, musicians in particular.
Yeah.
Are very vulnerable.
Right, that's obvious. Okay, so their spirit is really out of whack because they have a strong desire to, let's say, express their artistic side. And how do you do it in today's world? Most people have to work for a living, pay your landlord, pay 50% taxes. All of that tax money is wasted. Basically a wage slave or a serf, And they give you lots of freedom in America, but freedom to do what? Commit vice. Entertainment, obviously, baseball cards, take us back. Now, men are trying to find some spiritual satisfaction and distinguish themselves. Oh, I got this Jordan rookie card, wow. And then they talk amongst their friends and they get to show off a little and it feels good to them. But it's shallow. It's not nearly as gratifying and bringing happiness as an external object. So it's not even day to day. You're not really feeling good every day by what you're doing in life. Let's say you're raising a family and you have a nice wife and home. It's much more satisfying. Every moment of your life is satisfying, rich, and you're developing a future together. Or you can collect a baseball card or have a bunch of money, but that's external. It's not internal. It's not much different than just eating good food. You feel nice when you eat a steak, but it's just fleeting. Yeah. It's external. Yeah. Yeah, big difference.